it's me Laura, and this week's theme was freestyle, so I actually wanted to tell you guys some news that you probably wasn't expecting. So next year I will be travelling to Uganda, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to dedicate this video to talk about the different aspects of a trip, so let's get started. I actually cannot wait to experience life in a slightly poorer developed country, and I also can't wait till we go to all the different schools because it will be exciting to experience a different aspect of school life. I also can't wait to deliver all the workshops whilst we are there, such as parachute games, chemistry sessions and teacher training sessions. So this is my first time going abroad and flying out of the UK, and of course we'll be getting to Uganda by flight. So this will also be my first time going on a plane, so I've got no idea what to expect or what it will feel like. If any of you have ever been on a plane before or would like to give me some advice, please comment down below. During our time at Uganda, we actually aren't allowed our actual phones. Instead, these are substituted with a mini Uganda phone, and I reckon it's going to be like one of those Nokia bricks, so that's going to be really fun. So the aims of our trip is to give back to the community of Uganda and again gain a new experience and find out what life is like for them. For every time we go to Uganda, we host a music concert which I am honoured to sing a solo song again next year. Recently in October we held a race night, and then in December we are going carol singing in my town, and then we do other minor things within the school such as non-uniform days and things like that. So for this trip near the time, we get a training day where the teachers explain to us how to lead certain workshops and develop our knowledge about the language. But also there are a lot of medical things that need to be prepared before going on this trip. For example, there's a certain vaccination you have to get called yellow fever, which protects you against certain diseases. And then we have to take malaria tablets 5 days before going on the trip, as well as on the trip, for protection against malaria. Personally, I am going on this trip to gain a new experience, and also I want to find out what life is like living from a different perspective, as well as giving back to the community of Uganda. We are going to be doing a whole community project where we are painting on one of the school walls. This is just a nice little thing to have, and a visual representation show that they are supported by other communities. So, as I mentioned before, that I have never been on a plane before, so that's a new experience within itself. But also, I'm away from my family for about 3 weeks, so I guess the new experience is about learning to live alone. So, this trip starts near the end of July, and then we are away for about 3 weeks, so obviously for distant purposes, I will not be posting during this time. So I'm going with 9 other students and I think about 5 or 6 adults. What's really funny is that one of those adults is actually my brother-in-law, which is the closest thing that I'm going to get to family up there. Thank you so much for watching my video this week on WowzerfyingSquad, and I really hope you enjoyed it. For a chance to get a shout out in next week's video, comment down below if you've ever travelled to a different country before. And remember that you can see me, Laura, every fantastic Friday. Bye!